Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. So it's away we go then. Great ball if he can get there. Tries a shot! Well, now it's... Oh, he's been caught napping! And smartly reclaimed. Vitinha. McAllister spots it and intercepts. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Gonzalo Ramos.
And now the hit! Paris Saint-Germain are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
That's a fabulous ball.
Konate did well to stay calm there.
Now it's Darwin. And the pass is intercepted. And he welcomes it in. Oh, great chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So, a breakthrough already. That pass has been well intercepted. Robertson. Diaz. Diaz. Gakpo. That is a brilliant interception. Always onto this. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Fabian Ruiz. Szoboszlai. Interesting ball. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, such a clever touch. Dembele. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Diaz. Fabian Ruiz.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Paris Saint-Germain making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Time and again they are repelled. Gonzalo Ramos, given the lift of his goal. Vitinha. And he welcomes it in. Look at the... He's got the shot away! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Vitinha goes short. Kvaratskhelia proves just a little bit too strong. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Fabian Ruiz.
Paris Saint-Germain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
McAllister clips it so gently. Robertson picks it up out wide. He's found a way through. Diaz! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Mohamed Salah. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And here's Nunez. And he's made sure that's not getting through. There's the hit! It's a loose ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. So your views on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Paris Saint-Germain, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
McAllister. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. McAllister. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. That is a great pick out. Gonzalo Ramos. Kvaratskhelia! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Donnarumma getting this one clear. Back into the middle. And here's Nunez. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Salah. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vitinha. Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Mohamed Salah.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Gakpo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that is a little undercooked. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fabian Ruiz. And that is expertly dealt with. Diaz. Diaz goes steaming forward. Oh, great play! He's had a hit! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Great ball, and he's in. Gakpo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Gakpo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Numero 26. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20.
He's had a shot!
Il numero 38. Il numero 14. Il numero 21. Cambio di giocatori.
Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Paris Saint-Germain will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Gravenberch. Gravenberch! Chiesa. Played out towards the right wing. That's a lovely, neat pass. McAllister. Lovely ball and a... Nunez! It's Luke Gravenberch! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again! It's there! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! That was a given. It always was.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
That's a little off target. 5 minutes left on the clock. Could move up a gear here. And that's a superb pass. Hits one! They've scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Shutter! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Time added on 4 minutes. Simicas. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's been picked out. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. João Neves. Lênnn. And he welcomes it in. Nunez might just make this. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separate. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Unmistakably the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures, 80,000 it holds. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Nunez. Played out towards the right wing. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
Diaz! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rodri. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Haaland. De Bruyne. Haaland. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Alexander-Arnold. Doku in acres of space out wide. They're urging him to shoot. No way through. There's the shot! And he's gone looking for safety. Shot could be on. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's in plenty of space here. Haaland. He's got great chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And we have our very first corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for the runner. And they're back on the ball again. He's had a shot! Szoboszlai. And they can counter here. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Kovacic. Oh, the shock. Haaland! Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Haaland. Nicked it back promptly. De Bruyne. Diaz. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Nunez. Diaz. Oh, good spread. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Kovacic. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. De Bruyne plays it short. He's got the shot away! Robertson clears. And now they can spring out of defence. De Bruyne. No, that's been intercepted. He won't be happy with that one. He's in a great position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's on. Can he finish? And it's a goal! The movement's so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And the shot! He has done it!
And once more, we are all square. You score, we... And the referee brings the first half to a close. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Oh, that's well spotted. He's played him through. There's no flag. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That is good alertness. He's been picked out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now that looks a decent ball. Mohamed Salah! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to belt it away. That's a nicely measured pass. Haaland! And he's done it!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Can he put it away?
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
De Bruyne. Konate proves too strong. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And it's Kovacic. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Just the goalkeeper. He's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Diaz. McAllister. And Diaz.
Nunez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cambio di giocatori.
Diaz. Gakpo is herring after that one. Alexander-Arnold. McAllister. Driving on and making good progress. And he welcomes it in. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Hits one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Brilliantly cut out. McAllister. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, great chance! Chooses to go back. He's looking wide. Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Soboslai. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Gundogan. Bernardo Silva. Now who's going to be first to this? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Into the last 5 minutes. He's gone forward. Vardiol makes the interception.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8, numero 18,
Mohamed Salah
numero 7,
looks to the other side.
numero 5.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Numero 38,
Nunez looking to run onto
il
it.
numero 14, il numero 3 e il numero 2. Attenzione, un cambio. Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
This is promising, and he's certainly onside here. Endo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Darwin. Nunez running with the ball. Oh, good balls. Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Oggi si incontrano.
Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures, 80,000 it holds. The action has already started.
Decent hit! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Grealish. Watkins. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Diaz takes control of it and he's on the move.
Diaz. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
There's the shot!
Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Oh, poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Diaz.
That is good alertness.
Back into the middle.
And he cuts out the supply.
Rice.
Palmer.
And here's Foden. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That comes as a mighty relief. And they're back on the ball again. First quarter of an hour gone. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Konate.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nice interception, well timed. Bellingham.
And that's gone loose. Palmer.
Now it's Watkins.
He's looking to set free a runner.
Could move up a gear here. Szoboszlai. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. Alexander-Arnold. Szoboszlai. That's an excellent interception.
Palmer.
Can he spark a counter here? Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Bellingham. Oh, important interception.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great work on the overlap.
Stood up well to him there.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Spread neatly.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rice. And Kyle Walker. That is a great pick out. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Szoboszlai. That's a nicely measured pass. He'll try from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Quality ball. 5 minutes till the break. Well timed, excellent interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. McAllister. Diaz. And he's picked out the run. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. He's had it taken off him. Watkins. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. Mohamed Salah! And he thumps it clear. Looking for the runner. Gakpo. And that has been clubbed away. And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's played him through. Great hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Rice. McAllister. And the shot! And here's Watkins. Konate does really well to win the ball there. Now, the ball's gone astray. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's a fine interception. That has not gone well. Diaz. Oh, he's been caught napping. England can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Greenish in acres of space out wide. Played into space out wide. Oh, he's found him in space! Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. There they go, hunting again.
And here's Grealish. That is good strength. And he's gone backward. Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Pinches it off him. Konate defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. Gakpo. Oh, that was vital. Bellingham. He's in plenty of space here. Palmer. Mohamed Salah. Palmer. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And he's managed to get free.
England merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Played out to the left flank. Diaz. Szoboszlai. Oh, great play! Oh, easy pickings there. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Szoboszlai. And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Numero
fact.
10. Numero 5. Numero 66. Lasciano il
Get
campo
it back.
per
He's
il
got
numero
no choice
14,
here. He had to go
il numero
backwards.
38,
Mohamed
il numero
Salah.
3, il numero 2.
And it's the
il numero
goalkeepers to claim.
84. Attenzione, un cambio.
That has been cut short. Oh, what a pass!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Kane, he's beaten the last man. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Ci sarà un minuto di
The
recupero.
final seconds now. Always onto this. Gallagher. Now it's Foden. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Alexander-Arnold. And that is that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on,
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. And as you can see... Mbappe! Oh, that's amazing! A stellar strike from the skipper!
Well, from our impartial perch, you couldn't ask for a more spectacular start to a game. And with the skipper responsible too, it just lends the moment a bit more oomph. And let's hope it carries on in a similar...
Nunez! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Now that looks a decent ball. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bellingham. Oh, that's neat. He's free, he has got space. Oh, that's delightful. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Mohamed Salah.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It is a corner, good chance. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And here's Nunez. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Strokes it back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
Well, played right into his path. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. McAllister. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Tchouaméni is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Carvajal did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Alexander-Arnold, he won't be happy with that one. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Stood up well to him there. Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Nunez! He's had a shot! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tchouaméni. It's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Van Dijk. McAllister looks to get on the end of this. Szoboszlai calmly anticipates. Gakpo wins the duel this time. Aimed beyond the defence.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
It's a goal kick. Szoboszlai. Now it's Mohamed Salah. McAllister. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Robertson. McAllister. For Szoboszlai. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's in on goal. Mbappe. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Madrid get the second half going. Shot could be on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Valverde. Diaz.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Diaz. Nunez. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Pinches it off him. And it's played forward. Darwin. Diaz. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Darwin. And through to the goalkeeper. And he's being shifted off it. He's had it taken off him. Gakpo. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Mendy.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
Now it's Diaz. Szoboszlai. Diaz. Robertson could try cutting inside here. Gakpo. Big header! Well, there's the clearance. Liverpool have reclaimed it. Robertson. McAllister. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. McAllister, and here's the chance to counter. Pass is just off target. Chouameni, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Gakpo, Rudiger gets it clear. No way through. Now he's off and running. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Picked out brilliantly. Tries a header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Mohamed Salah has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8.
So, time for
Numero
changes
5.
on both sides,
Numero
actually.
7. Numero 10. Numero 26. Lasciano il campo per il numero 38. Il numero 2.
Eden
Il
Militao
numero 20.
gets across to
Il
intercept
numero 3.
that.
Il
And it's
numero
Modric.
21.
Oh,
Cambio
good
di
read.
giocatori.
It's a pretty loose pass. He can run onto that. Plenty to aim at here. Vinicius Junior! And it's in! And they get themselves in front!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Madrid go into the lead.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
And he cuts out the supply.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish.
There could be trouble here. Jota. Can he get it through? Tsimikas. Jota. Brilliantly cut out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Il quarto uomo
Endo.
indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. 2 minutes to be added on. Well timed, excellent interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Saka with the short one. And the shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, that was vital. Cleared without hesitation. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Oh, easy pickings there. Gakpo concedes a free kick for that. Szoboszlai running with the ball. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Konate, Liverpool finding their passes. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest, Peter, is Ødegaard. Having seen him break through at such a young age and having so much pressure thrust on him, I really think that the time he spent outside Norway has done him a lot of good. And look how much he's developed.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Saka. Ødegaard is wide and looking to get onto this. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Ødegaard. He could be in here. Ødegaard. And he was alert to it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Now it's Partey. Trossard.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a go! White gets it away. McAllister. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rice.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Saka, he's picked his way through. Saka! Straight at the keeper.
Saka simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Gakpo! Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area.
The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Gabriel gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Soboslai!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Gabriel. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Soboslai. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Soboslai unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Fiddles it through. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Soboslai, well played. Pass somewhat off target. Nunez.
Added time.
Right. And the first 45 minutes are up. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Soboslai! Now, who's going to be first to this? Alexander-Arnold. Now the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. There's the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had
Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Odegaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Saka goes short. Time and again they are repelled. And here's Trossard. He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has been knocked clear. And that has been clubbed away. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication.
Trossard! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the...
He's had a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Robertson. McAllister. Nicely aimed pass. And the ball, can he finish? got their lead back. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Liverpool take the lead. That has been slung wide. Szoboszlai, McAllister, and Gravenberch. Partey. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Saka. He has found the way through. And the shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He is through here.
Arsenal are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
McAllister. Partey. Now it's Saka. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 38, Gravenberch. Number 18,
Havertz.
Gakpo.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Number 10,
Tries to get it clear.
McAllister. Number 26,
Merino.
Robertson. Coming on the field, number 3, Endo.
And here's Jesus.
Chiesa. Number 2, Gomez.
Arsenal are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
White deals with that comfortably.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
And that is a little undercooked.
Endo. Merino.
Minutes has been indicated.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's intervened well there. Szoboszlai.
Alexander-Arnold. There will be a throw-in. Quality ball. And he's managed to get free. Havertz.
Pass is just off target.
That's that, the end. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow.
We have already started here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Sané. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Played into space out wide.
Alexander-Arnold. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the closest thing to goalkeeping perfection is this guy, Manuel Neuer.
Chance! That's going to go a long way. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Palinha. And the ball's a good one here. Soboslai! And he's there to belt it away. Palinha kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, this looks sharp. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
McAllister. Darwin. Bayern Munich yet to have an attempt on goal. Musiala. Kimmich. And Palinha. Nunez. Soboslai! And he has kept it out somehow.
Soboslai is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he has been fouled there. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for the run. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Robertson. And here's Nunez. That's a little off target. João Palhinha. Kimmich. Now it's Sané. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. Header! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And they've got rid. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Kimmich. Kane. And he's on his way! And he's gone backward here. Musiala! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Szoboszlai. Mohamed Salah. Davis makes the interception. Musiala. Musiala is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Great ball if he can get there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The referee's awarded a free kick. Gnabry. And it's corner. It's their second corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Gravenberg. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold. And that is expertly dealt with. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, played right into his path. Nice bit of trickery. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. He won't be happy with that one. McAllister. McAllister takes control of it and he's on the move. Has a goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot's on here. Musiala. Cleared without complication. Bayern Munich have their third corner. Oh, that was vital. And that has been clubbed away. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kimmich with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Sade. McAllister. Soboslai. That is great defending, so alert. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. And back to the keeper they go. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that is out of play. Musiala being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Van Dijk picks it up from the goal kick. Diaz. Kimmich. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Kimmich. Musiala. And he cuts out the supply. João Palhinha. Now it's Kane. Musiala. Now it's Kane. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Szoboszlai. McAllister.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's intervened well there. João Palhinha. Kimmich. That's good running with the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That looks a cracking ball. Upamecano gets across to intercept that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Szoboszlai. Bayern Munich can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Gravenberch. Nunez. Great chance! Oh, in for the pieces! Good effort first time.
Szoboszlai really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 38. Numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Il numero 3. Il numero 17. Il numero 19. Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Oh, super find.
has not gone well. He's gone forward. And he's just misjudged that one. Neuer getting this one clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Salah.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He has found the way through. Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Elise. Elliott. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, no joy this time. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.